What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon White walkthrough. In the last episode, we made our way through the long Twist Mountain, fought a ton of trainers, had a couple of evolutions though. We got Serperior, we got Musharna, so the team is really starting to come along. Now, real quickly, before we jump into this video, I'm teaching Surf to Panpour just before I forget, because we might need to use it later on in today's episode. So, yeah, we ended off by talking to Cedric Juniper here in Icarus City, and here's another city that isn't really too much of a city. It's not that big. However, there are these big puddles lying around the city. Now, if you're playing in the wintertime, Icarus City as well as Route 8 will look a bit different. Instead, like, all of this water is going to be frozen, and you'll be able to slide across it. But you can actually run into wild Pokemon in these puddles. You can find Palpitoad, Shelmet, and Stunfisk. So, yeah, you can find Shelmet here as well as Route 8. I think in the previous videos, I've just been saying it's in Route 8, but you can also find it in the city. And Stunfisk, you know, a weird ground electric type that you can catch if you want. Now, I know there are a ton of items for us to get here. However, we won't be able to get all of them just yet because, you know, you've got the Dragon Spiral Tower to the north, which has a ton of items that, you know, Bulbapedia still lists out as a part of Icarus City for whatever reason. We will not be worrying about the Dragon Spiral Tower for a little bit, though. For now, here inside of the Pokemon Center, you can actually buy 3 really good TMs, and those TMs are going to be Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire Blast. So, they're all 70,000 Pokédollars. I'm not going to spend any money on them right now. You know, I don't even have an Ice, Fire, or Electric type Pokemon, which is the funny thing. However, you know, I'm sure some Pokemon could still learn them even though they're not that typing. And real quickly, let me head back inside the Pokemon Center. I forgot about one thing. If you talk to this old lady right here, she'll give you the TM for Brick Break. So, you know, very awesome TM to get right there. All right, now the Pokemon Fan Club is actually here in Icarus City. I forget which house it is. I want to say it's on the left somewhere. I think it's that one with the sign out front. So let's loop back around, and yeah, I was right about that. So we can talk to the chairman, and I think we'll be able to get some items. Yeah, if you have Pokemon that have a high enough happiness. So hopefully my Serperior does. Yeah. All right, so there we go. We got an EXP share. Now, will you give us... Okay, so you can get 2 more items from this guy. I'm not sure if you need to show him different Pokemon. Let me see. No, you just say, please keep on raising your Pokemon. Hold on, what if I show you a different Pokemon? What about Musharna, since that was like the second Pokemon I got? And, alright, so I guess you can get more items somehow. Oh, this person will also check how friendly your Pokemon are towards you. I don't think she gives us anything, does she? No. But Bulbapedia says that you can also get a Cleanstag and King's Rock from the chairman. So, you know, maybe... Oops, I just switched the screen there for a second. But yeah, maybe you need to have, I don't know, like another Pokemon with a high enough happiness, or maybe it's like after the champion or something like that. Who knows? Anyways, in this house, you can take a little quiz. And, yeah, this mom kind of just pulls you in here. And this girl will give you hints during the questions. What is the wild pigeon Pokemon? I want to say that's Pidove, if I had to guess. But, yeah, she's going to say hint, hint, and it weighs about 33 pounds. That is not a good hint. But it'll actually pop up with the menu on the bottom screen. I can show you real quick. It's like that type of menu, you know, where you actually have to, like, go through and type the things. And luckily, I got a pretty easy question here. I mean, I'm assuming it's Pidove. I really hope it is. But, let's see. So I'll confirm that answer. And... Oh, what? That's wrong? Is it, like, freaking Tranquil or something? Okay, well, whatever. Even if you get it wrong, you can take a Paralyze Heal. But I think if you get it right, you get, like, a antidote or something like that. I don't know. It's really not that worth it, but it's fine. Okay, so I think we're going to head back down towards the puddles. And, yeah, I don't think too many of the other houses really have much for us. In my opinion, that quiz is pretty dumb. Like, wild pigeon Pokemon? Okay, maybe it's like Pidgey or something, but... Come on, that's like a Gen 1 Pokemon. Why is that being talked about in Icarus City? Now, I know there's a hidden Max Revive somewhere around this big puddle. Don't think I'm going to be able to find it, but if you want to look for a Max Revive, it is somewhere around here. There's also a timer ball that I actually think I know for a fact where it is. Is it all the way at the end, somewhere down here? Let me see. Come on, I know there's a hidden item somewhere. There it is, yeah, all the way down at the end. And there's also a hidden Ultra Ball somewhere too. So, hey, yeah, right there, right next to the timer ball. And then other than that, if you're playing in the winter, you'll actually be able to access... I might be able to show you. Let me see. Yeah, you'll actually be able to access like this house up here. There will be some snow piled up over here for you to walk across. And you can get like a max potion, a rare candy, rage candy bar, 2 tiny mushrooms, and a big mushroom. Some of them are over there. Some of them are over by like where the gym is, which I guess I really didn't show off like the far north side of Icarus City. But, you know, you've got the gym up here towards the top left. It's kind of like in a cave. And then if you head up this way, you'll get into the Dragon Spiral Tower. Not going to do any of that just yet. And yeah, up there is where like more of the snow will take you. So that's kind of a benefit to playing in the wintertime. Other than that, though, that is it for Icarus City. We are going to move on to Route 8 and take on some trainers. Now, you'll reach a dead end at the end of Route 8. I'm pretty sure there will be like some Team Plasma Grunts blocking the 2-blind bridge. However, also one thing I forgot to mention. I think in one of the houses I didn't go into is like the ore collector, and you can basically buy like a bunch of different stones and like, you know, a bunch of different rocks and nuggets and stuff like that. Something like that, I think. Or you sell it to them. I can't remember. I think you sell them to them, actually. And basically, you make, like, double the money that you normally would. So, anyways, let me quickly move on down my walkthrough. Make sure I am on Route 8. Here we go. And Route 8, you can literally find the same exact Pokemon that you did in the Puddles in Icarus City. So, real quickly, I'm going to throw Pants Man to the front of the party. And we're going to get on to taking on some trainers, beginning with a ranger. Yeah, you're going to find a ton of rangers here. So once again, the wild Pokemon can be found by walking through those puddles. And once again, this route, as I said, will look a little different if you're playing in the winter. You'll be like sliding around on some ice, which could make it a bit more annoying. But yeah, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 items that you won't be able to get if it is all frozen over. One thing I would like to do in today's video is get Scraggy to level 39, maybe. If not in this video, then we'll definitely get him in the next episode because he'll be in the Ice-type gym, of course. Anyways, let's throw out Swiper, who, even though is now a superior, is still level 36, so like the lowest level Pokemon on the team. But you know what? That is fine. It is all good. We're going to give this thing a Leaf Blade and knock it out. Now, Route 8 is pretty short. As I said, right now, until you defeat the gym and deal with Team Plasma in the Dragon Spiral Tower, it's going to be blocked off. The end of it is, at least. But north of this place is the Moor of Icarus, or Moor of Icarus. And that basically just has some more trainers for you to battle, some more items, and all that good stuff. So you can check it out if you'd like. Here's a Maractus, though. Ooh, you outspeed my Carablast. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Alright, it's fine. I'm gonna hit you with the next Scissor. And this is going to be the final episode where I'm using a Carablast. Because off camera, as I've talked about, I'm gonna catch myself a Shelmet, level up Carablast real quickly while the Shelmet is in the party, and to get a Escavalier. Of course, I don't really want to, you know, catch a Shelmet on camera or anything, just because that would take up some time. So I'm going to just do it all off camera. And as with any ranger, you know, you'll be getting a ton of berries on this route from them. And you can also get a poison barb right there. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep Scraggy up front for the next battle. And looks like we can head around this big puddle. Yeah, I guess there's some deeper water that you can surf across. Again, I think you can still find the same Pokemon. Right, there's the TM for Sludge Bomb, though. Very solid Poison-type move. And we've got a Parasol Lady next. Right next to her over here is a Full Heal. And then I'm real quickly going to go this way first. This actually takes you to the entrance to the Moor of Icarus. But I am going to take on this Ranger first. I think there's another item we can grab. And then I'll head back down and fight the last 2 trainers on Route 8. So this lady has a Chinchino. Might be the first time we're seeing this thing. Still just a normal type. I want to give this thing a high jump kick. I hate Chinchinos and Minchinos. I feel like they're just annoying to deal with sometimes. They always go for like Sing and stuff, which sucks. And as long as this all goes well, oh, pfft. Okay, so I think that's the first time. Oh, okay, that worked out because he missed Tail Slap. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first time I have missed High Jump Kick, and that's what happens when you miss. When that 10% gets you, you lose like almost half of your health. Ooh, we're trying to get Crunch though. Yes, please, I'll get rid of Feint Attack. Yeah, Crunch, just a much better Dark type move. Don't really care about, you know, Feint Attack not missing. Crunch also has a chance to lower the opponent's defense, so I will take it. And we get another P.E.K.K.A. Berry. I'll probably heal up Scraggy here in a second. Really good chance that we could get a Scrafty, only one level away now. However, I think we've got some water types coming up, so I will probably throw Superior to the front of the party, who, by the way, still level 36. Just don't know how my starter got to be like the lowest level, but it's fine. Right over here is an Ultra Ball, and again, before we head into the More of Icarus or More of Icarus, we are going to head back down to the bottom part and fight a Parasol Lady first, and then that Fisherman. Or, sorry, the Fisherman, then the Parasol Lady, because this lady only gives you the TM for Facade, which is a pretty solid move. You know, I appreciate it. I shouldn't have said only gives you the TM. It is a pretty good TM, I can't even lie. You know, normal type move that does double the damage if you're, like, poisoned or paralyzed or whatnot. Also, there are some hidden items on this route that I have just completely skipped over, similar to how I did in the Twist Mountain, but it is a-okay. Anyways, Basculin here, y'all hand out some really amazing experience, so we should get Superior up to level 37. There we go. Also, I'll go ahead and say it now, in the More of Icarus, you can find the same exact wild Pokemon. Really not too much of a variety, I can't even lie. And one more Basculin. That will be pretty easy to take down. And yeah, there we go. And then we'll move on to the last person, which actually has an Alomomola. One of those, oh gosh, what do you call it? Palindrome? Is that what it is? Palindrome? I feel like that's not the word. It's something like that though. Or is it just palindrome? I could be overthinking it, but you know, it's the same spelled for, I can't even say it. It's the same spelled both ways. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all know what a palindrome whatever is. Gosh, dude, I'm really stupid. Alright, well, hopefully you don't waste my time by spamming Protect. And yeah, Lomomola, it's not that great. It just has a ton of HP. And really, it was a missed opportunity by Game Freak to not make this thing Love-Disc Evolution. Like, I mean, they'd be perfect together, but no. Instead, they kept those Pokemon separate, and both of them are irrelevant. Alright, so at the very end, you'll see that, yeah, Team Plasma is blocking the bridge, so you cannot progress. But you can talk to this lady, and she will give you a Smooth Rock. I think she actually gives you, like, a different rock every single day. And basically, they're the rocks that have to do with, like, you know, making a drought last longer and making the rain last longer in battle. They're like those types of rocks. I can't really remember the name of them or anything. Okay, so it's time to head on inside the More of Icarus. Luckily, you know, since it's not winter, this place is easy to get through. Again, if it is winter, then you're going to have to deal with, like, sliding along the ice, and you can't really battle too many of the trainers in here. You can only battle 3 of them, and then the one other trainer you actually will not be able to fight, so there's an advantage to not playing in the winter. But yeah, it's just kind of that point in the game where, you know, you're getting some differences between the two. Alright, here's another Basculin, and yeah, thanks to all of these Basculin, Superior is now level 38 and caught up with the rest of the team, so that's very nice. It's good to have our starter, you know, back towards the front. Always feels wrong when it's not. And here's a Stunfisk, our first look at this derpy Pokemon. I mean, look at that thing, dude. Come on. But what'd I say? It's Ground Electric, I'm pretty sure. So, interesting typing. I think it's Ground Electric, right? I'm not messing that up. I hope I'm not. But yeah, interesting typing. Just doesn't evolve or anything. It's really just not that strong. I can't even lie. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Monty to the front. Why not? And nothing left by that Fisherman, so we can head towards the middle and pick up a Max Revive. And then I guess I'm just kind of going to work my way from right to left. And that lady was kind enough to give us a citrus berry after the battle. And then I think the other 2 trainers are on the left side. So let's work our way this way. You do need to have strength to get to one of them. First up, we will fight this ranger here. I think she's chilling back here with a bunch of items. And we are very close to getting Scrafty. I think we can do it because we've got a Vanillish coming up here. And then the last trainer has like 2 Frillish, which should be easy to take out since we now have Crunch. So, yeah, and I mean, we're, you know, roughly halfway to level 39. Oh, gosh, Acid Armor, really? Would have rather had you have just gone for, like, Ice Beam or something. Would have made it easy. Because, yeah, this is not going to one-shot now. I swear, if you go for it again, don't do it. All right, good. Taunt. Love it when the trainer AI sucks. And, yeah, this stupid ice cream cone will go down without too much of a fight. So, yeah, we're gonna get Scrafty for sure. That is nice. And I think for Fracture, though, I'm gonna... who do I want to go to? Monty. Yeah, Fracture we haven't seen yet. It's the evolved form of Axu, so it's a dragon type. But luckily we've got Monty here, the steel type, who resists dragon. So that'll be nice for the last gym. I know the last gym is still a ways away, but... you know, it is a dragon-type gym. Those are always hard to match up against, so keep that in mind. But one Earthquake does the trick against that Fracture. Sweet. So we took down Pokemon Ranger Harry Potter, and we get another Citrus Berry out of it. And then if I go behind you, I see an item over there, but yeah, there's another one over here, which is a Max Elixir. Always gonna take these PP restoring items. Those will come in handy in the Elite Four. There's a ledge you can hop over, kind of pointless though. And by going over this way, we can get a max potion. So then we'll be able to use strength, which, again, if you don't, well, you'll have strength, but if you don't have strength on someone, then you won't be able to access this part. I think I have strength on Scraggy though, so that is nice. But yeah, I could just surf across, but you know, it's gonna be the same to like walk all the way around this big puddle than it is to like hit A and see the little animation of Panpour using Surf. And we can grab a nice little Ultra Ball there. And in between these logs is a Carbos. And now it's time for this Parasol lady who just has 2 Frillish. But they will be the Frillish that will get my boy Scraggy to a Scrafty. So yeah, level 39, one of the later evolutions in this game. Well, honestly, no, it might be like average considering how many Pokemon evolve in like the 40s and 50s. But I'm going to hit this thing with a Crunch. Now, the annoying thing is, Frillish has the ability Curse Body. Now, it doesn't activate every single time. Or maybe that one had another ability. I don't really know. But if it does have Curse Body, then there's a chance that the move you just killed it with can get disabled. Luckily, that didn't happen, so we can hit her second Frillish with another Crunch. And come on, that should be enough, right? Yes! Alright, so we're getting Scrafty. Sweet! So yeah, this is another fully evolved Pokemon, and once we get Escavalier off camera, my entire team will be fully evolved. Of course, until I get my 6th team member, which is happening very soon, by the way. Don't think I'm just rocking out with 5 Pokemon. But yeah, Scrafty, gosh, I forget what it looks like. Yeah, it basically gets like a mohawk, and its pants get bigger, so yeah, now freaking Scraggy's gonna have, or I'm sorry, Pantsman now is gonna have a, you know, even bigger problem trying to pull up his pants. But Scrafty does look very cool. And let me just take a look at that attack stat. I know it definitely jumped up. Let's see. It's got the Shed Skin ability still. But yeah, 81 attack. Well, okay, that's not as high as I thought. But that's still really good compared to its like 47 special attack. 105 special defense. I didn't expect that. Bashful Nature. Does that like raise special defense then? I don't really know. Very interesting. Anyways, in the next video, we will be able to test out this Scrafty a ton, since we're taking on the next gym, the Ice-type gym. I know it feels like we just took on a gym, but we're taking on another one tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. For now, though, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces!